Oh, Esther's in the
He's
house.
Oh, and Dennis is back there too.
Yeah,
And
Dennis.
Theo.
Get your yoga on, baby.
There's Jen.
Sauna. And so,
Sauce. Okay.
here, let me show you this real quick.
David's the old pro with Zoom here.
So you can hit this gallery view and see all of the people. And
okay, great.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
Oh, what's up, Misty? And then
there's Christine and Misty and Dragon.
Yeah. So in the beginning, it's fun if you guys want to do gallery view, just to send some love.
Okay, can you guys all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me turn the volume up a little bit.
Yeah, everybody ready?
Yeah.
And then when Lindsay starts teaching, you can just put it on like the speaker view, so that way she's on the big screen. And then that's kind of it.
How do I go to gallery view? Just that one over there?
Yeah, this little button in the top right is the gallery view. And then you can switch from gallery to see all the homies and then go back to speaker view.
That door closed.
Yeah.
Keep my heat in here.
And then there's the little chat box right there if you guys want to share any insights or whatever you want. And that's kind of it.
Ain't no insights in Bikram yoga. That's not true. There's tons of insights in Bikram yoga, but
then that's it.
We got 90 minutes of practice. Ain't got time for that. All right, we're gonna just wait a few minutes and let anybody else that wants to pop on. Let me come back to my gallery view so I can see all your beautiful faces. Feel free to put your video on so that we can all feel like we're in this together. You also don't have to. There's my brother. Hi, Jaren. And everybody else, most of the microphones are muted. Let me see if I can unmute everybody. I'll mute everybody back.
Good morning. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Good morning.
Hey.
I'll mute everybody before we officially start. But for right now, I'm going to unmute so that we can all say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. And let's see.
Morning.
And John in there. And Mariah. It's just so wonderful, you guys. How's everybody faring in this unprecedented time of inward reflection? And I don't like the term isolation, but it is what it is, right now for most.
It's a day at a time, day at a time.
Well, grateful for technology so that we can have this.
Good morning. Aloha.
Aloha.
And I'm still working, so I'm really grateful.
Wonderful. Well, I'm so glad that we can create this space in the middle of the day, and what a blessing it is that we do have this kind of this relative spaciousness that we can take a little bit of time out of our day and come together and be together. And this practice, whether you are a regular. Alea is in the other room because she would not let me do this. She is present right now. Are you going to join us today?
Can I see you
later? We'll FaceTime with Alea later. Because if she comes in this room, she's going to shut the computer down. And I had to kind of sneak out so that my little 2.5-year-old would give me a little space to do this.
Nice.
So if you are new or never done the Bikram practice before, I'm speaking to those that are present right now, as well as anybody that might be joining us later on, look at this video later on. Bikram is a practice of Hatha yoga, and Hatha believes that you are not trying to transcend your body. It is about embodiment. It is about coming into a connection with your spirit, yourself, while in this physical body. So it's using your body as a vehicle to greater consciousness. So we're going to start with some breathing, which is so important at this time, right? The breathing is going to help to open our lungs and to strengthen our lungs. And the lungs it's one of those areas that this, nefarious thing is really attacking. So strengthening our lung chi, the essence of our lungs, opening the chest, the rib cage, the heart, so that we can be in greater space with ourselves and with others in our lives right now, either physically in space or virtually from a distance. Then we'll do the standing practice, and then we'll hit the floor. If you have a mirror, that's great. It's gonna bring you into a greater place of presence, and it's going to help you with your alignment too. Since I'm not really going to be able to see you guys, I'm probably going to switch it just to speaker view once we start, so that, because I'm going to use my camera or my computer as my mirror, because I don't have a mirror in this room. So you just need your mat, have some water, have some layers so that you're warm, because you don't want to get cold while you're in your practice. Granted, the practice itself is going to heat you up. And I think that's about it. You guys have any questions before we start? Nope. All right, let's get this party started. So I'm gonna talk as I go along. I'm also gonna practice with you so that you have a visual, if you need the guidance. But I know Christine, you know what to do. Stas, you know what to do. Lisa, you know what to do. Those of you that have done this before, it's in your body, you know what to do. And feel free to watch. That's what I'm here to do, to help guide you in this practice. Okay, so I'm going to switch to my speaker view. It is not typical, but I think I am going to put a little beats in the background, because, like, let's face it, doing a virtual class like this isn't typical anyways, and I don't have to follow the rules of any studio, because this is my practice right now. So I'm going to go to speaker view. I'm going to put a little beats on in the background, and we are going to get started. Oh, I'm going to keep all of y'all unmuted on my end. If you want to mute yourself on your side, feel free, but I'm going to keep it unmuted, so if there is at some point, like, you're like, wait, I have a question, I'm okay with that. Just not too many, because we do want to keep in a flow. And, like, this is unprecedented territory. I haven't done this before. So cut me some slack as we go along with this. Okay, yes.
Just heads up on when we don't mute ourselves, there could be a lot of feedback and make it really disruptive for the video later. So it might be better that everyone's muted, and if somebody needs to happen.
So
that would just be my, it can get real cray.
Yeah, no, you're right. Good call. So I'm not going to mute you on my end. Mute yourselves, and then if you need to come off mute, you can unmute for a moment. But for the time being, everybody should be muted as long as you can hear me, because that's important. All right, here we go. Speaker view. Let me make it widescreen, full screen. There we go. Start a little music in the background. All right, y'all, welcome to your class. This is the Bikram's Beginning at Yoga practice, 90 minutes. Stand on your mat. We start with our standing deep breathing. It's good for your lungs, your respiratory system. As I said before, this is so much what we need in this now, in this moment. Turn that music down a little bit. So we're gonna inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, using your throat. So you're gonna hear this sound as you're breathing. It's almost like a slight snoring, but without vibration of the vocal cords. Hopefully you can hear me as we do it. So bring your feet together, your toes and heels touch. Squeeze your thighs, contract them, squeeze your glutes. Your lower body is solid and concrete. Interlock your fingers to the webbing. Bring the knuckles underneath your chin and keep them there. There should be no gaps, no separation. Relax your shoulders and stand up tall. Chest up, spine straight, look forward, concentrate. Exhale, start empty. And begin on the inhale. Chin stays down, you lift your elbows up towards the ceiling, stretching, lengthening up. Exhale, open your mouth wide. Drop your head back and bring your arms together. Bring your elbows to touch up away from the chest. Inhale, head down. Fan the arms out wide and reach your elbows up towards the ceiling. Fill your lungs all the way to the top. Exhale, head back. It's an H-A-ha sound, like you're flogging glass in the ceiling. Bring your arms together, elbows touch when the lungs are empty. Inhale, head down, and elbows up. Synchronizing your movements, your arms and head move together. Stretch all the way up. Exhale, head back. Open your mouth wide and force the air out through the throat, constricting the back. Bring your arms together, elbows touch.
Inhale. Hear that slight snoring sound in the back. Use the constriction to slow down your airflow. Exhale. Force the air all the way out of your lungs. Get really, really empty. Make room for the next breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, keep your stomach in. The more you suck your stomach in, the more you'll use your lungs here. Stretch up, lengthen up. Exhale, keep your stomach in on the exhale, supporting your spine so there's no backward bending. Keep your spine straight. Inhale, chin down and elbows up. Slowly fill your lungs to their maximum expansion capacity. Keep inhaling. Exhale, head back. Force the air all the way out of your lungs, more than you think you can. Get really, really empty. Inhale, head down and elbows up. Go slowly. The slower you go, the better it is for you. Suck your stomach in and stretch up. Exhale, head back. Push the air out of your lungs. Bring your arms together. Elbows touch, lungs are empty. Inhale. It's the last two of your first set. Suck your stomach in. Stretch up out of your waist. Lengthen up, lift up. Exhale, head back. Push your head back gently. Open the neck. Shoulders down, arms together. Bring your elbows to touch. Inhale, head down. Last one, suck your stomach in. And stretch up out of your waist. Get taller. Keep inhaling all the way to the top. Exhale, head back. Force the air out of your lungs. Bring your elbows to touch when the lungs are empty. That's enough. The first set. Arms down. You can lick your lips. Swallow a couple of times. Wet your throat if you like. So you already feel your heart rate elevating, starting to warm up. It's mobilizing your neck and your shoulders, moving that, oxygenating the blood through your body. We'll do it again. Second set. Pretty much 2 sets of everything. So feet together, toes, heels touching, thighs tight, hips tight, squeeze your glutes, interlock your fingers, switch the grip, opposite finger, opposite thumb on top. Tuck your knuckles under the chin, relax your shoulders, and stand tall, like you're being lifted up towards the ceiling, traction the spine. Exhale, and begin. Exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Get really, really empty here. Last breath. Inhale. And stretch up. Fill it all the way up. When you think you're full, take a little bit more air. Now exhale. And that's enough. Arms down by your side. We'll start now with a standing series. Half moon pose with hands to feet pose. Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana. Keep your feet together so your toes and heels touch. Thighs tight, squeeze your hips tight, glutes tight, lower body solid. Inhale, arms up over your head sideways, bring your palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers and cross your thumbs. Squeeze your palms tight, so there's no gaps in between. Your hands should be glued up to your wrist throughout the entire posture. Hips forward, upper body back, weight in the heels, arms back and chin up. Inhale, stretch up, lengthen, and slowly bend your body to the right, the left. Go several times here, just warming up right and left, stretching down both sides of your body, all the way to your fingertips, and continuously stretching up. Every time you pass the center, create more length. Up, and to the right, up, and to the left. And just trying to warm up your spine, stretching down both sides. When you can't stretch anymore, come back, stop in the middle, and we'll get the setup. So again, squeeze your palms tight, no gaps. Straighten the arms and lock your elbows. There's no gaps in the arms and ears. Push your hips a little forward towards the ear, open your pelvis, bring your upper body back a little bit, opening your chest and your rib cage. Throughout the posture, maximum weight in your heels. I'm going to show you this view from here. So hips forward, upper body back, chin up, and chest up. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling, and slowly bend your body to the right. Come down absolutely straight line without bending your elbows and without bending your knees. Continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You create tremendous stretching along the left side, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingertips all the way down toward your toes. Keep your hips forward, arms and upper body back. Chin up so your throat is visible in the mirror, if you have a mirror. Bring your left hip a little forward, your two hips in one line so they're not swinging apart. Right shoulder forward, opening your chest and your rib cage. Arms back and chin up, suck your stomach in. Push your hips to the left, stretch and lengthen to the right. Come down and push and push. Inhale, come up. And stop in the middle. Reset, squeeze your palms tight. Lock your elbows. Hips forward, upper body back, weight in the heels. Arms back and chin up, straight line from the side. Inhale, stretch up, lengthen, touch the ceiling, and slowly bend your body to the left without bending your elbows and without bending your knees. So maintain the form. Never sacrifice form for the depth. Legs straight, thighs tight, arms and ears together, chin up and arms back. Push your hips to the right beyond your flexibility. You create tremendous stretch along the right side, fingertips all the way down toward your toes, hips forward, upper body back, rock the way into your heels. Right hip a little forward to square your hips. Left shoulder forward, two shoulders in one line. Suck your stomach in, core tight. Push your hips to the right. Stretch and lengthen to the left. Come down and push. And push. Inhale, come up. And stop in the middle. First backward bend here. Your back might hurt, but don't be scared. Take a deep breath, full lungs, and drop your head back. Completely relax your neck, eyes open, and look back. Inhale, chest up, and bring your arms back. Try to touch the wall behind you. Bend your total spine backwards, coccyx to your neck. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, push hips, stomach, thighs, everything forward, and bring your arms back. Look back, go back, fall back. Inhale, come up. Stop in the middle. Suck your stomach in, and slowly hinge forward, come down, bend your knees. Put your hands on the floor. And move your hips. Bend your knees one at a time, right and left. And right and left, squat down. If you like, that feels really good for me after that deep spinal compression. Squat down. We're just trying to release your lower spine. Make sure it's loose and comfortable. So wiggle your hips a little bit. Create that little pumping action there. Relax your neck. Let your head hang. All right, Pada Hastasana, hands to feet pose, feet together, toes and heels touching. Bend your knees. Scoop up your heels from behind, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. Wrap your elbows behind your legs, touching the backside of your calf muscles. Bend your knees as much as you need to get this upper body glued to the lower body. Get a good grip on your feet and start to pull. Pull on your heels as hard as possible, stretching your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Stomach on your thighs, and the chest on your knees, face on the legs below. So from the side, no gaps anywhere. No room for light, no room for air. Your upper body should be pressing against the lower body. Keep that connection. Now pull on your heels as hard as possible. As you pull, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Press your knees back gently. Start to straighten your legs. Try to lock your knees. Try to stretch them out on the back side of your legs, inside out. Bones to skin from your coccyx to your toes. Roll right into your toes. Pull the heels. Lift your hips up. Press your knees back. Tighten your thighs one more time and try to lock your knees. Inhale, come up, arms and ears together. Stacking your spine all the way to the top. Stretch and lengthen up. Exhale and bring your arms down by your side. Stand tall and breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Good. Warming up the body, moving the spine 5 different directions. We do 2 sets of every posture. First set is more diagnostic, really getting you into your body, see where you are. Second set, you can go deeper, you're more warmed up, so it's a bit more therapeutic. Second set, do it again, feet together, toes and heels touching, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes, pull hips forward, upper body back. Inhale, arms up, over your head, sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release the index, cross your thumbs, squeeze your palms tight, get a good grip, lock your elbows, hips forward, upper body back, weight in the heels, arms back and chin up. Inhale, stretch up, touch the ceiling. On your exhale, slowly bend to the right, push your hips out to left, without bending your elbows or your knees. Continuously push your hips to left to stretch and reach to the right. Feel the length along the left side. It's the only time we open up the left side of your body. So really stay with it, breathing always normal. Left hip forward, 2 hips in a line. Right shoulder forward, square your shoulders, a little bit more chin up. Push your hips to left, stretch and reach to the right. Come down and push. And push. Inhale, come up. Stop in the middle, squeeze your palms, lock your elbows. Hips forward, arms back, chin up. Inhale, lengthen, and slowly bend to left. Push your hips to the right without bending your elbows or your knees. So always check in. Keep your legs straight, thighs tight. Arms and ears together. Lift your chin up. Breathing always normal. That's in and out through your nose. Steady as you can. Push your hips to the right. Stretch and lengthen to left, right hip forward, and left shoulder forward. Square yourself, push your hips to the right, stretch and reach to left, come down, push, and push. Inhale, come up. Stop in the middle, second backward bend. I'm going this way just so you can see. Take a deep breath, drop your head back. Inhale, stretch up, and arms back, reach back. Try to touch something behind you. Make sure your lower body's solid. Squeeze your thighs, your glutes, weight in the heels. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, hips to my thighs, everything forward, arms back. Look back, go back, fall back, way back. Inhale, come up. Stop in the middle, suck your stomach in, and slowly come down. Bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, and wiggle around. A little cha-cha, move your hips. So you're releasing, a little tension in your lower back. Right, left, move your neck. Pada Hastasana. Second set, feet together, toes, heels touching. Bend your knees and scoop up your heels. Bend your knees as much as you need to get this front side connection. Stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees. Reach your elbows behind your legs, touching the back sides of your calf muscles. If you cannot grab the heels quite yet, wrap your arms behind your calves, but get that grip here. It's gonna help your upper body stay glued to the lower body. Now get your grip. Pull on your heels as hard as possible, stretching your body down from the lower spine. The more you pull, with your arms and your upper body, the more you will stretch your legs and your hips and your total spine, stretching from your tailbone to your heels and the tailbone to your neck. Roll forward into your toes, pull the heels, lift your hips up, press your knees back, try to straighten your legs even more, bring your shoulders up, away from the ears, lengthening top of the head towards the top of your feet. Suck your stomach in, roll forward, pull. Exhale and pull. Lift your hips up, press your knees back, tighten up your thighs, and lock your knees. Inhale, come up, arms and ears together. Stacking your spine, stretch up. Exhale, and arms down by your side. Next is awkward Utkatasana. Right foot steps to the right, 6 inches apart, or heels invisible behind your toes. Feet look like a perfect number 11s. Make sure they're not turning out or turning in. All these joints, your ankles, your knees, your hips, everything is connected. So about 6 inches apart. Don't change them, 3 parts. Inhale, arms up, parallel to the floor. Triceps tight, your arms are contracted. Stretch forward and shoulders down. Exhale, breathing. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, and sit down. If you're sitting in a chair, feet flat, spine straight to begin with, weight in the heels. So shift it back, keep your hips low, lift your chest, and arch your upper body back. So upper body back, suck your stomach in, ribcage visible in the front here, suck it in, tightening up, hold it in. Open up your knees, 6 inches between the toes, heels, knees and hands, lift your chin up, bring your chest up and upper body back, and back to your heels, stretch forward and lean back. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms here nice and strong. Stand up on the very tip tops of your toes, high as you can go. Stretch your spine, your chest, everything stretch up towards the ceiling. Stay on your toes, bend your knees, and sit down on tops of your toes with your spine straight. Come down halfway until you're sitting in a chair, thighs parallel to the floor. Suck your stomach in, upper body back, spine straight. Come up higher on your toes, heels up, knees up, chest up, upper body back, balance and breathe. Inhale, come up. Good. Stop there, arms stay strong. All right, third part. This is really tough while you're practicing to speak the whole time. That's why we don't talk, or that's why we don't practice while we're teaching usually. All right, keep your feet where they are. Just bring your heels up a little bit. Bring your knees together. I guess I'll turn this way. Knees together, heels up. Exhale, stomach in, bend your knees, and slowly come down. Squeezing your knees together tight to give stability to the knees. Upper body back, imagine you're sliding down the wall behind you. Stop when you're hovering just above your heels so you don't collapse. Squeeze your knees together and angle your knees down. Bring your upper body back, spine straight. Keep your stomach and core tight. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your knees together and slowly come back up. Stomach in, upper body back, spine straight, sliding back up the wall. Feet relaxed, arms down by your side. Stand tall and breathe. And the challenge of this practice reminds us that we can withstand the challenge without creating stories around it, without being attached to the discomfort, as being with discomfort. Breathing, always normal. So peace, eyes open to be present. So we're finding presence and peace even when things are tough. So timely. Second set, let's do it again. Right foot steps out, 6 inches apart, heels invisible behind your toes, your feet parallel to one another. Inhale, arms up, triceps tight, shoulders down. Exhale, stomach in, bend your knees, and sit down. Like you're sitting in a chair, keep the weight in your heels, hips low, lift your chest, and bring your upper body back. Imagine you're trying to touch the back wall with your shoulder blades, suck your stomach in, depression of the abdominal wall, contraction of the abdominal muscles, suck it in, tightening up, and hold it in. Open up your knees, make sure 6 inches between the toes, heels, knees and hands, lift your chin up, bring your chest up and upper body back, go back in your heels, stretch forward, and lean back. Inhale, come up. And so guys, keep your arms there. Stand up on the tops of your toes high as you can, building strength and mobility in your ankles and your feet, high up on the toes. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, and sit down. until you're sitting in the chair, thighs parallel to the floor. As you bend your knees, kick your heels more forward. Sit in the chair, but not below it. Suck your stomach in. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Upper body back, spine straight, high in the toes. Heels up, knees up, chest up. Upper body back, stomach in. Inhale, come up. Third part. Hook a little bit on your toes. Squeeze your knees together. I'm just going to change the angle a little bit. Heels together, heels up. Exhale, stomach in. Bend your knees. And slowly come down. Knees together. Upper body back. Stop when you're hovering above your heels. So your thighs stay engaged. Knees together. Angle them down. So if your knees are up, knees down, and upper body back. You can do a little bounce if you like. A little circulation, makes it more challenging. Bounce, freeze, hold it. Take a deep breath, knees together. Slowly come up, stomach in. Upper body back, sliding up the wall. Right foot back, arms down. Breathe. Eagle pose, one more, and then we'll take a quick break, have some water before we go into these standing postures. Gardalasana, feet together, toes and heels touching. Identify your right from your left so you don't mix them up. Inhale, arms up. On your exhale, swing your right arm under your left arm, cross the elbows, and cross again at the wrists. Palms in front, thumbs towards the face, pinky fingers towards the mirror or away from your face. Pull your elbows down towards the floor, shoulders down, chest up. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, and sit down. Hips low, lift your chest. Bring your right leg high up and over your left leg. Cross and twist your legs like ropes. Wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle so you get all 5 toes visible around the other side. Suck your stomach in and sit. Your hips down low, trying to create pressure in the 14 major joints in your body, opening up those joints, building strength and stability. Bring your knees a little bit to the right. Your upper body a little to the left, lining up feet, knees, elbows, and hands, everything down the center line of your body. Suck your stomach in, bend your left knee, and sink your hips a little bit lower, hips down. Stay low, lift your chest up, and bring your upper body more back. Change, feet together. Inhale, arms up. On your exhale, swing your left arm under your right, cross at the elbows, cross at the wrist, palms in front. Again, thumbs towards the face, pinky fingers away from the face. Pull your elbows down towards the floor. You can interlock your fingers here if that helps you. If you can't get your palms, just make sure you get the elbows crossed and pull down. Still opening up those joints in the upper body, your trapezius muscles, your deltoids. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, sit. Stay low, lift your chest. And without standing, bring your left high up and over your right. Cross and twist your legs, wrap your foot behind your calf as best as you can. In all these postures, you just do what you can. Depth will come in time. Squeeze your legs together tight and pull your elbows down towards the floor. On the side, a little bit, knees left and upper body to the right to line it up. Everything down the center line of your body. So always working towards better alignment. Alignment is the most important thing. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, sink your hips a little bit lower. Lift your chest up and pull your elbows down towards the floor. Change, feet together. And arms up, breathe. And go right into the second set here. Right arm onto the left. Cross the elbows, cross the wrist, palms in front. You can interlock your fingers here, squeeze them tight, get a good fist, and pull your elbows down towards the floor. If that works for you today, that's cool. You can also work to get your fingers up towards the ceiling. Suck your stomach in. Bend your knees and sit. Lift your chest. And without standing, bring your right leg high up and over your left leg. Cross and twist the legs, wrap your foot behind, and continuously squeeze your legs together tight. In addition to opening the joints, you're building that strength and the stability to support the flexibility. It's strength and flexibility, it's that balance. Knees to the right, upper body to the left, lining it up. Suck your stomach in, bend your knee and sit down. Lift your chest up, bring more weight into your heel and chest up. Pull your elbows down towards the floor, nice, tight, compact. Change, feet together, arms up. Last one, left arm onto your right, cross the elbows, cross the wrist, palms in front, pull your elbows down. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees and sit, hips down, chest up without standing, left leg high up over your right, cross and twist. Wrap your foot behind your calf. Slide your foot down to eliminate any gaps between your ankle and your calf muscle. Knees to left, upper body to the right, everything down the center in line with your nose and in line with your belly button. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, sit, hips low, body weight in your heel. Lift your chest up and pull your elbows down towards the floor. Change. Feet together, arms up. And arms down by your side. All right, nice warm-up series. That is what that is. Let's have some water, if you like. In a typical Bikram practice, we hold off on water up until this point, letting the blood flow, the heart pound. You guys should be warming up quite a bit. I know I'm getting dewy in here. Take your water when you need it. In a typical Bikram practice, we're very, very disciplined in that a lot of studios say, hey, don't drink water. Come to your practice well hydrated. The water is a distraction. Wiping your sweat is a distraction. You know, very old school OG Bikram practice. It's like, hey, don't let anything steal your peace, meaning the teacher, the microphone, the words, the mirrors, the heat, the water, the anything. It's all about just finding your stillness and being that pillar in the storm, which again is really what we are all learning to do right now in these very unprecedented times. All that being said, take your water, take care of yourself. It's about balance, about, yeah, like find your stillness and take care of yourself. So take your water, take breaks. You don't have to do everything here in this practice. And see, I'm winded. This is a challenging practice even when you're not in the heat. So likewise, I'm gonna do the best I can. Thank you all for all of your hard work.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll continue into the standing balancing postures. Take them one step at a time. This is a beginner series, so it is for every body, but it progresses. The postures progress, so you don't have to get into the final expression. I might not even get into the final expression. Yoga is not about perfection, and it is ultimately not about depth. Depth comes in time. It is about your form, so your alignment is about your breath, and ultimately you get to depth. Depth comes with continued practice. So come out of the posture, come back into the posture. You do you. Okay. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana, Janu Shirasana. This is where it is very helpful to have a mirror. If you don't, it's okay. Shift the weight into your left leg. Tighten your thigh. Interlock your fingers all the way up to the webbing. Suck your stomach in. Go down, pick up your right foot. In front, 3 inches below your toes, with all 10 fingers interlock. Get a good grip there and move it to the side just so you can see how this looks like. Ooh, have nothing to look at when I'm going in this direction. So think very deeply about your standing leg. Tighten your thigh so your kneecap lifts up. That means your leg is locked. We say lock the knee a lot. It's not just pushing the knee back and hyperextending, keeping the leg loose. This whole leg, your thigh, your hamstrings, your glutes, this leg is solid. So you have a concrete foundation. That is step one. Maybe you're just working on balancing there for today. Do what you gotta do, but don't let that standing leg relax and wobble. This is your foundation. So if your left knee is locked, it's solid. Inhale, slowly, gently, right leg lifts up and stretch it forward towards the mirror or the wall, wherever you are, with your standing knee still locked. If the standing knee is bending, your posture hasn't started, go back to step one. Kick your heel forward, flex your whole foot in from the ankle towards the face, try to stretching down the backside of your right leg. Try to get both knees locked, so legs at 90 degrees from the side. If you balance there, bend your elbows down. Elbows down next to the calf. Elbows eventually coming down below your calf muscle. Keep your standing leg straight, thigh tight, and knee locked. Good, slowly reverse. First you straighten the arms, bend your knee, and gently right foot comes down.
See, again, this is why we do not practice while we're teaching, because we're real hard to talk.
Yeah.
Other side, shift weight into your right leg, tighten the thigh. Interlock your fingers to the webbing, so you get a good grip, suck your stomach in. Go down and grab your left foot, 3 inches below your toes. Nice tight grip, all 10 fingers interlocked. Really suck your stomach in. Use your core strength to hold the leg up. Look forward, think about your right leg, tighten your thigh, so your kneecap lifts up, and bring the weight forward on your foot, so it's not sinking back into your heel. Right leg strong, solid concrete lamppost. Focus one point on me in your computer or your phone, wherever you are. Right knee locked. Inhale, slowly and gently left leg lifts up. Stretch it forward, kick your heel forward and flex your whole foot in towards the face. Feel tremendous stretching down the back side of your left leg, stretching your Achilles tendon right above your heel. Heel forward and toes back. Try to get both knees locked, so both thighs contracted. If you balance there, bend your elbows down. Elbows down next to your calf. Elbows eventually below your calf. Kick your heel forward and flex your foot back. Straighten your arms, bend your knee, and gently left foot comes down. If you like, your feet together, bring your hands to your hips. Drop your head back, give yourself a quick 1 second backward bend. This relieves a little pressure from your lumbar spine from that deep forward compression. A little opening for the front side hip flexors. Remember, if your breathing gets really labored, stop what you're doing and focus on your exhale. You slow down your exhale. You can slow down your heart rate. If you lengthen your exhale, if your exhale is longer than your inhale, you'll stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, cooling the body, calming the mind, slowing your heart, bringing you to that nice, peaceful, and calm state. Second set, a little shorter. Bring the weight into your left leg, tighten your thigh. Interlock your fingers, stomach in. Grab your right foot, tight grip, 10 fingers interlocked. Look forward, focus one point, concentrate for balance. Lock your left knee solid. Inhale, right leg lifts up, stretch it forward. Flex your toes in from the ankle towards the face. Both knees locked, bend your elbows down. If your elbows come below the calf, stomach in, chin in, round your spine. Come down, touch your forehead to your knee. I'm looking at you, Christine. I know you can do it. Heel forward, toes back, forehead to the knee. Slowly reverse, chin up first, straighten the arms, bend your knee, and right foot comes down. So again, not always trying to get to maximum depth in the posture. You get into your depth, and you try to hold it. Stillness in the posture. Shift weight to your right leg. Interlock your fingers, stomach in. Go grab your left foot, a couple inches below your toes. Nice tight grip, lock your right knee, solid concrete foundation. Inhale, left leg lifts up, stretch it forward. Heel forward and toes back, keep your stomach in. Both knees locked, bend your elbows down. If you balance there, stomach in, tuck your chin, round your spine. Come down, touch your forehead to your knee with both knees locked. Good, straighten the arms, bend your knee, and left foot comes down. Nice work, everyone. Again, if you like other optional backward bend. That back bend also opens the chest, opens the rib cage. Very nice, deep and full breath. Dandayamana Dhanurasana, standing bow pulling pose. Right hand up, palm facing up, elbow touching your body. Bring your hand to the right and drop it straight down. So your palms stay facing outward. Pick up your right foot from the inside, holding at the ankle, thumb with your index finger included. So you have a good grip. Make sure you're not rotating the shoulder and keep your chest and your shoulder open. Left arm stretch up, shoulder close to your chin. Lock your left knee solid, so thigh tight. Knees together. Focus one point, chin up. Inhale, stretch up and charge your body forward like you're trying to touch the front mirror. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up towards the ceiling. Kick as hard as possible. Bring your body down until your abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking
The harder you kick, the easier it is for you to balance. Body down, stretch forward.
Can you hear my kiddo? That's cool. Hashtag mom life. This one is very challenging to speak as we're doing it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little shorter than it typically is in the practice. Let's switch it up to the other side, balance it out. Left hand up, palm up, elbow touching your body. Bring your hand to the left, drop your hand down, pick up your left foot from the inside, holding at the ankle, thumb included to get a good grip. I'm gonna try this facing this way so you can see it from the side. Right arm stretch up, shoulder close to your chin, lock your right knee solid, arm back, chin up. Inhale, stretch up and charge forward as you kick. Kick your left leg back and up. Bring your body down, abdomen and chest parallel. Stretch forward towards the mirror so your shoulder blade is coming forward out of your body, two shoulders pulling apart in opposite directions. Kick back and up, toes coming up over the top of your head, center line. Stretch forward and kick up, body down. Reach forward, point your toes and kick up, stretch forward and kick up. Slowly kick back. Left leg down, arms down, stand tall. Breathing in and out through the nose. These standing balancing postures are the peak cardiovascular parts of the practice. It's really meant to get your heart rate elevated. You're strengthening your heart, strengthening your cardiovascular system, learning how to regulate the breath while your heart is really, really working. Let's do it again. Second set. Normally it's shorter. This is just a little bit shorter as it is, so let's see what you can do. If you fall out and you have time, you want to get back in, try it again. All right, right hand up, bring it out, drop it down, pick up your foot, hold from the inside. Stretch your left arm up, shoulder with your chin. Lock your left knee solid. Bring your knees together, look forward and chin up. Inhale, stretch up, charge forward and kick back, lead with your kick. Kick so much that you have to bring your body down. The kicking and the stretching must be equal and opposite. If it feels like you're gonna fall forward, you gotta kick harder. Stretch forward and kick out. Toes coming over the top of your head center line and come back into it. One more time. Stretch forward, kick up, body down, reach forward, point your toes, kick up higher, and kick up more, stretch forward, kick, body down, reach forward, and kick up. Whew. Y'all are rocking it. You did that good work. One more time. Left hand up, right to left. Drop it down, pick up your foot. Right arm up, shoulder with your chin. Right knee locked solid, knees together. Inhale, lengthen and charge forward as you kick up. Boom. It's a great example is that there is no perfect in your yoga practice, and there is no depth you have to reach before you receive the benefit. Keep that in mind, you cannot fail at your yoga practice. All right, last one, balancing series. Balancing stick, everyone's favorite. It's the shortest one though, so keep your mind in it and think you can. Feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together, interlock your fingers, release the index pressure, then squeeze your palms tight, arms back, chin up, right foot, big step forward, lock both knees, put your left toes off the floor, inhale, stretch up, and come down. Arms, body, head, leg
everything parallel to the floor. Stretch forward and stretch back like you're being pulled apart like a rope in a tug of war. Arms up, chin forward, stretch forward and lengthen back, stretch and stretch. Change, step back, feet together. Keep your arms out there, make sure you're breathing always, but especially in this one. Other side, left foot, big step forward, lock both knees, point your right toes off the floor. Inhale, lengthen, and come down. Keep every muscle contracted and just hinge. Arms and ears together, arms up, chin forward, stretch forward and stretch back, lengthen your spine, pull your body apart and stretch, change, step back, feet together, arms down. As best you can, keep your breathing steady, in through your nose and out through your nose. If you breathe through your mouth, that actually stimulates your sympathetic nervous system. So it's gonna get your heart going even faster. It's gonna get you really, really amped up. So slow breath through your nose. Second set. Almost there, feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together, interlock your fingers. Release the hands, cross your thumbs, squeeze your palms tight. Arms back, chin up. Right foot, big step forward, lock both knees, point the toes. Inhale, stretch up and come down. Tuck in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change, step back. Breathe. Left foot, step forward, lock both knees, point the toes. Inhale, stretch up and come down. Actively stretch forward and stretch back. Keep your stomach in. Arms with your ears, chin up and arms back. Stretch forward and stretch back. Lengthen and stretch. Point your toes and stretch. Change, step back. Feet together and arms down. All right. Those 3 postures, get your heart elevated. This next one, head below the heart. I'm gonna slow down your heart a little bit. On the left side of your mat, if you have a mat, hopefully you do because we will need it once we get to the floor. On the left side, you can step over for standing separate leg, stretching. Start feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. On your exhale, step the right foot over your mat. Big step, 4 feet, arms down parallel. Heels in one left to the side. Bring your toes a little bit together so your feet are at least parallel. Lock your knees, that means squeeze your thighs tight. Put your arms back and lift your chin up. Suck your stomach in, slowly come down, leading with your chest. Come down and grab your heels from the outside. Stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. Just gonna adjust this a little bit. You can see a little bit better. And get a grip on your heels. Make sure your legs are straight. If your knees are bending, try to straighten the legs. If you need to open your feet a little bit wider, get the legs straight and then tighten your thighs to lock your knees. That allows for maximum stretching down the backs of the legs. And first your legs stretch, then the hips, then the lower spine, then eventually your total spine and your whole body. So first start like straight knees locked. If you have a grip there, pull on your heels, stretching your body down from the lower spine. Roll forward into your toes and feel the stretch intensify down the backs of your legs. Pull your heels, roll forward, pull, and stretch. Relax your neck, bring a little bit more chin forward. You're directing your hairline towards the floor. Roll forward and pull. Stretch your body down and pull. Pull in. Try to touch your forehead to the floor with your legs straight and knees locked. Pull and touch your forehead. Inhale, come up. Legs straight and arms out. Right foot steps back, arms up. And arms gently relax down by your side. Stand tall. Breathe. Just making sure that angle is good here. Good. The eventual goal is to get your forehead into the floor. That doesn't have to happen today. Make sure your legs are straight, no bending in the knees, and you keep checking in with your thighs, keeping your thighs contracted. That's called reciprocal inhibition. You contract the front side, and it helps to release the back side. Your two muscle groups not going to fight against each other, so you get a safer stretch for your hamstrings and your glutes. Let's do it again, feet together. Inhale, arms up. On your exhale, right foot steps over your mat, big step, arms down, heels in one lunge, feet a little bit pigeon-toed, your feet are parallel, arms back, chin up, suck your stomach in, slowly come down, all the way down, and bring the weight more forward into your feet, so not in the heels, more forward towards the ball of your feet. Grab your heels, pull on your heels, stretching your body down from the lower spine. I'm just gonna turn it here so you can see how this is. Eventually, it's like you're folding yourself in half. Pull to stretch your body down, elbows up alongside your shins. Make sure your shoulders aren't kinking up towards your ears. You want to keep the shoulders up so you create more length for your cervical spine, your neck, chin forward, roll forward, and pull. Use your breath on your exhale. Pull. And stretch your body down, roll forward, and pull. One more time, try to touch your forehead to the floor right in between your feet. Inhale, come up. Knees lock, spine straight, arms out. Right foot steps back, arms up, and arms down by your side. All right, next up is what we call the master posture of the standing series. It's triangle pose, works every muscle, tissue, cell, and system in your body. 2 sets. Set your mind. In the very beginning, you gotta think that you can mind over matter. Again, if you need to come out, come out. We do 2 sets. All right, feet together. Let me see where's the best place for you to see there. Okay, feet together. Inhale, arms up. Right foot steps over your mats and towels. Big step, 4-foot minimum, arms down parallel. Push your hips forward to open the hips and pull your arms back to open the chest. Turn your right foot out to the right. Parallel to the front mirror, or to your computer. 2 heels in one line. Bend your right knee, sit down, and bounce your hips down low. Let your left hip roll forward a little bit if you need to. Come down until your right thigh is parallel, but 90 degrees with your right knee, hips down. Hips forward, upper body back, spine to center. Inhale, and move your arms. Bring your right elbow in front of your right knee, but you're not resting any weight there. Elbow in front of the knee. Stretch your left arm up and your right arm down. 2 shoulders stretching in opposite directions. Turn your head and look up. Chin to your left shoulder, profile of your gaze visible. With your right elbow, push your right knee back. Roll your left hip forward, get the 2 knees in one line from the side, suck your stomach in, and lift your body up. Turn and twist your upper body, twist back. Inhale, come up. Straighten the right leg. Turn your right foot in. Turn your left foot out. Your left foot is parallel, 2 heels in one line. Bend your left knee, sit down, and bounce your hips down low. Really tune in here. The bounce is to make sure you're low enough so you can kind of play with your hip coming forward, your knee going back. So you get the 2 knees and one line to the side. Sorry guys. I have been watching my 2.5-year-old for the last 2 weeks straight. Dad can get her. She's a mama's girl. She's a little attached. Okay, hips forward, arms back. Inhale, and move your arms. Left elbow in front of your left knee towards the computer side, so it's not out here, it's here. Stretch it up, 2 stretch down, 2 shoulders stretching apart. Turn your head and look up. That creates some rotation. Push your left knee back with the elbow. Roll your right hip forward towards the front mirror. Suck your stomach in and lift your body up. Turn and twist your upper body back, creating a spine twist. Inhale, come up. Straighten the leg. Turn your foot in, step your right foot back. And arms relaxed. Down by your side, stand still. Just tuning into your breath.
Recognizing how strong you are, how capable you are, finding the stillness amidst the chaos. All right, so it's that peak, heart is pounding, it's your heart and your lungs really learning how to work together efficiently and effectively. One set down, one more to go, keep it up. Feet together, inhale, arms up. Right foot over your mats and tails, big step. Arms down, parallel. Hips forward, arms back. Turn your right foot to the right. Parallel to the mirror, two heels line up. Bend your right knee, sit down. Bounce if you need to. Come down, thigh parallel, both hips level. So make sure one hip isn't higher. Try to come down. Hips forward, upper body, back, spine center. Inhale, move your arms. Right elbow in front of your right knee. Stretch up. Two stretch down, two shoulders stretching apart. Turn your head, look up, chin to your shoulder. Push your right knee back to open the hip. Roll your left hip forward, two knees in one line. Lock your left knee, so make sure your left thigh is solid. Foot pressing flat. Suck your stomach and lift up. Turn and twist your upper body back. Inhale, come up. Straighten the leg. Turn your right foot in. Left foot to the left. Bend your left knee. Sit down. Bounce if you need to. Hips down. And also make sure you're not starting like this. Got your spine in the center. So you're going to feel it in this outside hip too. You're going to work into that hip joint. Hips forward, upper body, back, spine center. Inhale. And move the arms. Left elbow in front of your left knee. Stretch up. Two stretch down. Turn your head, look up. Chin to the shoulder. Push your left knee back, roll your right hip forward. Right knee locked, right foot flat. Suck your stomach and lift up. Turn and twist your upper body back. Inhale, come up. And step your right foot back. And arms relax down. All right, rocking it out, y'all. This next posture, again, head below the heart to slow down your heart rate. This one might be challenging for me to speak as we do it, so I'm just gonna see how it goes. There will be 2 sets, so if you need to watch the first set and then try the second set, this is a compression posture, so our goal is to round the spine. Standing separate leg, forehead to knee, Dandaya Mana, Big Bhakta Pada, Janushrasana. Feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Only thumbs crossed. So hands in prayer. Right foot step over your mat. Big step, about 3 feet, not quite as the last 2. Wide as the last 2. Turn your body all the way face the right side. Turn your left foot in, so your left hip comes around. So 2 hips in one line from the side. Inhale, stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest. Suck your stomach in. Round your spine forward. Come down and touch your forehead to your knee. All the way down, forehead to your knee. Bend your knee if you need to get the forehead to touch. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna feel a throat choking sensation, but this compression in your throat is stimulating your thyroid gland, your parathyroid gland, compression for the liver, the spleen, the pancreas, extension of the kidneys, so many internal benefits. So although it is uncomfortable, find your breath in and out through your nose. With your forehead, push your right knee back, try to straighten the leg, lock your knees so both legs straight. Inhale and come up. Arms and ears together, stacking your spine. All the way up, chin comes up last. Turn all the way around. Facing the left side. Turn your right foot in now, about 45 degrees, and bring your right hip forward. Your 2 hips in one line facing the left side of your room. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, tuck your chin. Suck your stomach in, round your spine forward. Come down and touch your forehead to your knee. You may need to bend the knee. You may also need to slide your feet a little wider apart, but be very precise in this posture. It's not a stretch, so you're not trying to get your forehead to your shin. It's a rounded spine.
So bend your knee, tuck your chin, and get your forehead to touch. Stretch your fingers forward. Beyond your toes, separate your hands if you need to for balance. That is A-okay. Find your breath as steady as you can. In through your nose and out through your nose. Bring your weight forward into the front leg. Notice if your hips are winged off. You want to keep your hips level. So more weight forward, left hip up, right hip down. Two hips level from the side. Throat choked and breathing steadily through your nose. Use your forehead. Push your left knee back, straighten the leg. Both knees locked, legs tight. Inhale and come up. Arms with your ears, stacking your spine. Chin up last. Through center, right foot back. And arms relaxed down by your side. So the entire intention for this whole practice, 90 minutes, is about strengthening your spine, opening your spine. It's creating a healthy and mobile spine, because that is the root of all of our connections, your chakras, your spinal columns, where all of your spinal nerves exit. They don't originate there. That's where they all come out. So you're trying to create a healthy spine, healthy mobility and circulation in your spine, so that that translates to everything else in the body. So again, second step, feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together, thumbs crossed. Right foot step over your mats and towels. Turn your body all the way face to the right. Bring your left hip around. Get two hips facing the right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck your chin. Suck your stomach in. Round your spine. Come down and touch your forehead to your knee. Bend the knee if you need to, not compromise. Reach your fingertips forward beyond your toes and press into the floor with your fingertips. That creates even more rounding and even more front side compression. Weight into the front leg, right hip up and left hip down. Breathing steadily through your nose. Stay with the discomfort, finding peace and presence. With your forehead, push your knee back, lock your knee. Inhale, come up. Arms at the ears, stacking your spine. Stretch up and turn all the way around. Face the left side, bring your right hip forward, square the hips. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, tuck your chin, stomach in, round your spine, come down and touch your forehead to your knee. Again, the best that you can. No judgment, no expectation. You do what you can, it is perfect. Reach your fingertips forward, press into the floor with the fingertips. Bring the weight into your left leg, left hip up, right hip down. So hips level from the side. You can't see it, you just gotta trust. With your forehead, push your knee back, lock your knee. Inhale and come up, uncurl. One vertebra at a time, chin up last. Turn to center, step your foot back, and bring your arms down. All right. Got two more in the standing series, one set of each. Tree pose and toe stand. All right, middle of your mats. Back to where you started. Tree pose, Tadasana. Bring the weight into your left leg and pick up your right foot. Bring it up as high as possible. Center, align your body. Heel to your hip crease, so as high as you can. Sole of the foot facing up towards the ceiling. Hold this here from behind and underneath so your chest stay open. Standing leg, tighten your thigh. So your knee is locked. Press your hips forward and gently let your right knee come down and back. And force it like gravity. Slowly and gently open through your hips and your pelvis. Suck your stomach in and stretch up like you're being lifted up towards the ceiling, traction your spine. Bring your right hand out middle of your chest. If you can balance there without your foot slipping, bring your left hand up, hands in prayer position. But if your foot slips, just continue to hold it there. Mine is only staying there because I've got pants on, so it's got a little grippy today. Suck your stomach in, keep stretching up. Focus one point. You steady your gaze. For balance, steady your gaze to steady your mind. Stretch up. Good, right leg comes down. Shift the weight into your right leg. And pick up your left foot, bring it up as high as possible. If it helps you, if your knee's a little wonky, your hip's a little wonky, bring your leg up first and then rotate. That might make it a little bit easier. Heel to the hip crease, sole of your foot facing up towards the ceiling. Lock your standing knee, remember thigh tight, contracted. Press your hips forward, squeeze your glutes tight. Gently, now left knee comes down, back. Eventually, two knees line up. Don't force it. Suck your stomach in and stretch up. Left hand down middle of your chest. Right hand, if your foot doesn't slip, but if it does, keep holding it. Make sure not hinging forward to hold the foot there. You're gonna keep pressing your hips forward. That opens the hips, suck your stomach in, and stretch up like you're being lifted up towards the ceiling traction. Level your hips and your shoulders. You're not sinking into one side. Spine straight in the center. Suck your stomach in, lengthen up. Hold it there, balance. Good, and left leg comes down. Next is toe stand, Pangostasana. You go slowly, you can stop anywhere along the way. It really depends on how open your hips are and your knees as well. You can stop anywhere. You need to just be mindful. Whole practice about being present and mindful of where you are in your practice today. So weight into the left leg, pick up your right foot, bring it up middle of thigh or higher, wherever is comfortable for you. Bring one of both hands in front, hold the foot if you need to. Suck your stomach in and slowly hinge forward, come down and put your hands on the floor. Don't bend your standing leg yet. Put your hands on the floor. Maybe you're just reaching. If your hands touch, bring the weight forward into your hands, bend your knee, bring your hips down and sit on your heel. Walk your hands back to either side of your body, balancing on your fingertips. Suck your stomach in and continuously stretch up. Use your core strength for the balance. Relax your right knee down so your two knees are level. Bring your left hand up, middle of your chest, right hand up, hands in prayer position. Suck your stomach in, continuously stretch up. Eventually lift up off of your heel and lift your gaze, balance. Slowly reverse, hands on the floor. Straighten your left leg and come back up. One step at a time. Back up into tree pose. And tree pose release. This other side, I'm actually going to do it sideways, see if that helps in the visual a little bit. So weight into the right leg, pick up your left foot, middle of that thigh or higher, wherever is good. One or both hands in front. Suck your stomach in, slowly hinge forward and come down. Put your hands on the floor. So if you cannot come all the way down, maybe you're just reaching for the floor here, avoid bending your knee to come down. That puts too much weight or too much pressure into that standing leg. If you are here and you're close, you can bend the knee a little bit, but I just want you to be mindful of your knee and your hips. If your hands touch, bring all the way forward into your hands. So you're taking most of the weight off your legs, so you can bend the knee. Bring your hips down the heel. Walk your hands back to either side. Balancing on your fingertips, suck your stomach in and stretch up. Left hand up, right hand up, hands in prayer position. Suck your stomach in and continuously stretch up. Eventually lift up off of your heel. Whoa. Balancing there. Slowly reverse, hands on the floor. Straighten your right leg, come back up. Back up into tree. And gently left leg down. And you feel that circulation returning into your legs, your lower body. All right, nice work, everybody. Standing series complete. Now is the time we take 2 minutes of Savasana between the standing series and the floor series. So have some water, lay down on your mat. We're gonna take 2 minutes to let the heart rate come down, to let the circulation, this good oxygenated blood move through your body. The stillness that follows the action. This is where your body receives. So all that hard work you just put in for those last, I'm not even sure, 55 minutes or so, that's what it typically is for the standing postures. All that hard work has been preparing you for this rest. So give yourself this time. I'm gonna bring the computer down so that we are prepared for the floor series. There you go, lay down, legs straight, bring your heels close together, just let your toes flop apart. Arms by your side, palms up, to your chest, your shoulders, soften and relax. Come into your breath, in through your nose and out through your nose. And as you breathe, very easily and effortlessly, try to slow your exhale a little bit. Come into that space of relaxation, of receiving. This practice is really about getting into your body. When you're in your body, you're not in your head. And your mind can either be your best friend or your greatest enemy. And the mind is pervasive, it's prevalent, it's always there. But you can, with practice, learn how to harness the mind, learn how to control the mind. And first and foremost, it's just being aware of the mind. So notice if your mind comes in, if any thoughts come in, and bring your awareness back into your body. Feel the sensation of the breath. Feel the sensation of your heartbeat in your chest. If you direct your awareness, you can feel it beating in your fingertips and in your toes. Be aware and recognize that you're in control of your experience. Every moment of every day, you get to choose how you show up, how you respond. And that's why we practice. All right, we'll start now with the floor series. First up, Padma wind moving pose. Bend your right knee up. Interlock your 10 fingers, a couple inches below your right knee. Pull your right knee down to your right shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. So pull it out a little bit, avoiding the rib cage, and pull down. So you put pressure in the lower abdomen, massaging the ascending colon. Pull. You'll use your arm strength, pull and freeze. Hold it there. Keep your left leg straight. If your left calf also pops up, flex your left foot back in towards the face. Tuck your chin into your chest to get your neck flat on the floor. Back of the head stays touching. Pull your knee down a little deeper as the hip opens. Pull and pull and hold it. Change, right leg down, relax it. Other side, pick up your left foot or bend your left knee. Interlock your fingers, couple inches below. Pull your left knee to your left shoulder, avoiding your rib cage. Pull it down hard so you feel the pressure in your abdomen. Now open the left side hip joint, massaging your descending colon on the left side. Pull. Make sure your elbows aren't winging off. Keep your elbows in close, hugging the rib cage. Tuck your chin in, neck flat, creating a traction through your spine. Flex your right foot back to keep your right calf muscle on the floor. Pull your knee down a little bit more, a little deeper. Pull and pull. Change, left leg down. Relax it. Now both legs, bend your knees. Grab your elbows over top of the knees, a couple inches below the knees if you can. If you can't grab the elbows, keep reaching for them. Make yourself nice, tight, and compact, small as you can. Feet relax side by side, no cross the ankles. Tuck your chin in, neck flat, squeeze your knees together, and hug your knees into your chest. Relax your shoulders, spread them down across the floor, and press your hips down a little bit more, trying to flatten your back, stay compact. A little bit more hips down, shoulders down. Try to get one more vertebra resting flat to the floor. Hold it here, breathe. And relax. Arms down, legs down, right back into Savasana, legs straight, arms by your side, and breathe. So we call the tourniquet effect. Compress and release while you're in the posture, cutting off circulation to all these areas, building up blood pressure. When you release it, that fresh blood flow coursing back through, clearing away all the funk, the scar tissue, adhesions, metabolic waste, toxins, and stagnancy, stuff that gets stuck in your body causing dis-ease and issues there. You squeeze it up and then you let it go. So give it your maximum exertion, whatever that is for you, while you're in the posture. And when it's done, completely let it go. Maximum exertion into maximum relaxation. Second set, bend your right knee up, interlock your fingers, couple inches below the knee. Pull your right knee to your right shoulder, pull it down hard. Got to rear left off for a set, and go a little deeper, pull and pull. If you're rolling to the right side, pull more with your left arm. So shoulders stay on the floor, flex your left foot back, keep your calf touching, tuck your chin and neck flat, pull your knee down, use your breath on the exhale, pull and pull. Change right leg down. Left leg up, bend the knee, interlock your fingers, couple inches below. Pull your left knee to your left shoulder, pull down extra hard, pull and hold it. Right leg straight, flex your foot back, your calf muscle pops up. Pull more with your right arm, so you're rolling into left side. Tuck your chin in, take a breath. On your exhale, pull and pull. Change, left leg down. And both legs up, bend your knees, grab your elbows over top, switch your grip. Opposite arm on top, that might feel a little strange. Create balance, pressure in the abdomen. Massaging your transverse colon here with both legs. All three parts really good for your digestive system. Feet relax side by side. Tuck your chin in, neck flat. Squeeze your knees together, hug them into your chest. Press your shoulders down and press your hips down. Try to relax into it, but stay compact. Hips down, shoulders down. Eventually, over time, get your total spine, coccyx to your neck, every vertebra flat. Change, arms and legs down. Relax, and breathe. You get 20 seconds between every set of every posture. Now that you're on the floor, come into stillness. All right, next up is a sit-up. We're going to be doing this quite a bit throughout the rest of the practice. Bring your feet together, toes and heels touching. Flex your feet back and keep your heels on the floor. Arms over your head, palms facing up, only your thumbs crossed. Keep your arms and ears together. Inhale, breathing. Sit up. Exhale. Touch your forehead to your knees, bend your elbows down to the floor, rounding your spine. All right, we're gonna do that a lot. So I'll work through those sit-ups again. I'm gonna go into the spine series. So just flip over, come onto your belly. Got 4 postures in the spine series. You're working deeper and deeper into your spine. First up, Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. So lay down on your belly with your chin out, so your neck is flat to the floor. Bring your hands under your shoulders, close your chest, tops of the fingers in line with the tops of the shoulders, and the baby fingers in line with your deltoids. They're right up underneath you. Press your palms flat and glue them down. So no cupping in the palms, no jazz hands. Fingers together, palms flat, keep them there. Toes and heels together, squeeze your legs, your glutes tight. One cobra tail, don't open it. Look up towards the ceiling, inhale, and lift your upper body up using your back strength. Peel your upper body up, come up until only your belly button is touching. The rest of your upper body is up in the air. Pull your elbows back toward your hips, from the side elbows at 90 degrees. Look up and lift up, ribs up off the floor, chest up, eyes up, lift up. Slowly lower down. Turn your head, look to the right. Relax your left ear on the towel, arms by your side with the palms. Touch your toes in. Let your heels fall apart. Completely relax. Stillness, breath, and relaxation. Just going to turn my mat a little bit so that the visual might be, I don't know, a little bit better here. Okay. Second set. So again, chin on the floor, neck flat. Hands under your shoulders, close to your chest. Tops of the fingers in line to top of the shoulders. Shoulders down, elbows in, hugging the body. Toes and heels together, squeeze your legs tight. Lock your knees, point your toes. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale and lift. Upper body up, using your back strength. Squeeze your legs together, press down with your legs. Use them like a lever, press down to lift up, chest up, eyes up, lift up, go up. And slowly lower down. Turn your head, look to the left. Right around the tail, arms by your side, toes in, heels out. And relax. The postures here in this spine series, they're quick, but they are tough. You're working against gravity, so your heart will be pounding. Breathe in the posture. When you release it, consciously come back into that slow and steady exhale. Salabhasana, locust pose. Chin on the floor, arms straight with your palms facing down. Get your arms underneath your body, completely invisible from above. So make sure palms facing the floor, your arms straight. If your arms start to bend or buckle, just bring your arms out. It's most important that your palms are flat and your arms are straight so you can work into your chest and your shoulders here. Underneath the body if you can, spread your fingertips apart so you can grip the floor. Relax your left leg, lock your right knee, point your toes, inhale, and lift your right leg up. 45-degree minimum, higher if you can. Make sure your hip isn't coming up, hip down, and just lift your leg up, stretch your toes back, and lift your leg up. Slowly right leg down, relax it. Lock your left knee solid, point your toes, inhale, and lift your left leg. Stretch it back as you lift. Lengthen and lift up. Press down with your arms, lift your leg up, lock your knee and lift your leg up. Slowly left leg down. Turn your head and put your mouth on the towel. Readjust your hands, spread your fingertips a little bit wider. Toes and heels together, squeeze your legs tight, lock your knees and point your toes. Take a deep breath, exhale, and lift both legs simultaneously without bending your knees. Roll forward into your shoulders, press down, and we'll lift your legs up. Lock your knees, legs up. Point your toes, legs up. And slowly, legs down. Turn your head to the right. Bring your arms out from underneath you. Relax. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. This posture working in the upper third of your spine. Also working into your chest, your shoulders by opening your chest, creating this external rotation of your shoulders. Allows your shoulder blades to drop back and down, creating more length, more opening for your upper spine. So you can stand taller, longer, stronger. Second set. Chin on the floor, neck flat. Arms straight, palms down. Get your arms underneath your body as close as you can. Spread your fingertips apart. Relax your left leg, lock your right knee, point the toes, inhale, and lift. Stretch it back as you lift, like somebody's pulling your toes, tracking your hip, lift your leg up. Press down with your arms, leg up. Lock your knee, more leg up. Slowly, right leg down, relax it. Lock your left knee, point the toes, inhale, and lift. Stretch it back as you lift up. So you're tracking your hip, lift up. Press down with your arms and lift your leg up. Slowly left leg down. Turn your head and mouth on the towel. Readjust your hands. Spread your fingertips wide. Toes and heels together. Lock your knees. Point your toes. Take a deep breath. Exhale and lift. Both legs. Roll forward, press down, and lift your legs up. Lock your knees. Legs up. Legs up. Slowly. Legs down. Look to left. Arms out from underneath. And relax. Purna Salabhasana, full locust. Chin on the floor. Arms out to the side like airplane wings. Palms down and then fingers together. Toes and heels together, squeeze your legs tight, lock your knees, point your toes. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything up off the floor. Stretch out and lift. Arms up and arms back. Look up towards the ceiling. Where the eyes go, body follows. Chest up, arms up. Look up and lift up. Slowly come down. Ooh, this one's real tough to talk. While you're doing it, look to the right, arms down, relax. Slow exhale. Really feel the heart pounding here. Thank you, heart, for being so strong, for carrying me in this life. Second set, chin on the floor, arms out, palms down, fingers together. Lock your elbows, your arms strong. Toes and heels together, lock your knees and point your toes. Keep every muscle contracted. The tighter you are, the lighter it is to lift. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift. Arms, body, head, legs. Everything come up, stretch out, and lift up. Look up towards the ceiling and keep lifting. Try to get your highest point at the end. Chest up, legs up, chest up, lift up. Slowly come down. Look to left. Arms by your side, relax. Maximum exertion for maximum relaxation. Strengthening that muscle that can turn it on and turn it off. Go into your deep state of stillness and relaxation at the flip of a switch. All right, last one in the spine series, Dhanurasana bow pose. It's a 360-degree angle backward bend against gravity. Chin on the floor, bend your knees, grab your feet from the outside, a couple inches below your toes. 5 fingers together, thumbs with the index finger. Keep your wrists straight and point your toes. 6 inches between the knees and 6 inches between your feet. Take a deep breath, look up and kick. Your legs back and up towards the ceiling. Kick as hard as possible and kick continuously without interruption. Roll forward so your toes are in the center from the side. Come out of the soft part of the belly above the hip bones. Look up towards the ceiling and kick up. Knees a little bit closer, 6 inches between the knees and feet. Point your toes and kick up. Look all the way up and kick up. One more time. Kick up. Slowly lower down. Turn your head, look to the right. Arms by your side, relax. And good, working deeper and deeper into the spine. It's the deepest backward bend up to this point in your practice. Doing so good for you physically, mentally, energetically. Last one here, second set, chin on the floor, bend your knees, grab your feet from behind, 2 inches below your toes, keep your wrists straight, hook onto your fingertips, 6 inches between the knees, and 6 inches between the feet. Take a deep breath, look up, and kick. Your legs back and up towards the ceiling, kick continuously, kick as hard as possible. Go for it, second set, roll forward so your thighs come up off the floor, knees and feet 6 inches apart, point your toes, and kick up, look up, and kick up. Go for it one more time, point your toes, and kick up, kick up. Slowly lower down. Look to the left, arms down, and relax. So getting a nice little stretch on both sides of your neck. This entire practice is working to restore natural range of motion to all the joints in your body. Bring your hands to your shoulders, push yourself up. Come to the tops of your mats and towels for a fixed firm Supta Vidrasana. Start off knees and feet together, sitting on your heels, and separate your heels and sit down right in between. So your hips touch the floor and the heels hug the sides of your hips. Make sure there's no big gap in between, that your toes are turning out, your feet flat to the floor. Open your knees if you need to, that may make it easier to get down. And if your hips are still popping up, if you're really working through knee or ankle issues, stay here for today. Don't worry about going back. It's about getting that range of motion in those joints. If your hips are all the way on the floor, bring your hands to your feet and slowly lower yourself back. One elbow at a time. Put your right elbow, your left elbow, drop your head back, top of the head, back of your head, and your shoulders come all the way down. Arms over your head, grab your elbows. Pull your elbows down, tuck your chin in, and lift your chest and your ribs up off the floor, creating a bridge of your spine. Eyes open, breathing normally through your nose. Every inhale, a little bit more, chest up. Hands to feet. With your elbows, slowly reverse, come back up, one elbow at a time. Turn around, line your back, and relax in Savasana. So legs straight, arms by your side. Breathe, be still. Remember, it's about creating compression in your body and then coming into this place of stillness so that circulation can return, nourishing, cleansing, and healing those areas of the body. Breathe in and out through the nose, relax. All right, gonna do another sit-up. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Arms over your head, thumbs crossed. Keep your arms and ears together. Inhale, breathing. Sit up. Exhale, double jerk. Touch your forehead to your knees and bend your elbows to the floor, rounding the spine. Feels really, really good after all those back bends. Second set, tops the mats. You just have to keep adjusting this mat a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better if you need to. So separate your heels, sit down in between. Open the knees if you need to. That helps a little bit so it's not so intense right there in the low back and the SI joint. Hips on the floor, hands to your feet. Slowly go back, one elbow at a time. Top of the head, back of the head, shoulders down. Arms over your head, grab your elbows, and pull your elbows down towards the floor. Tuck your chin in, lift your chest and your ribs up off the floor, creating that bridge. Make sure your bridge is anchored in 2 points, hips down and shoulders down. If you're all the way back there and the knees separated, you can start to bring your knees together. Make sure your knees never come up off the floor. That means your knees are not ready. Tuck your chin in, lift your chest up, steady with your breath. Hands to feet. With the elbow, slowly reverse. Turn around, line your back. Savasana, relax. Just figuring out all these little nuances with the computer and the angle here. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale. Exhale, double your forehead to knees and elbows to the floor. Just a little side note here in the sit-ups. When you come up, you're not stopping in the center and then coming down. It is a straight rounding forward the hallway. If you come up and you stop and then come forward, it's putting like undue stress on your back. That may start to really irritate the back. So when you sit up, keep your chin tucked, arms with your ears, and you're just rounding forward that whole time. It's the whole abdominal strength, hip flexors, everything helping to just lift you up. It's real good for your core. All right. Half tortoise. Backs of your mats or middle of your mats. Sit knees and feet together. This one's sitting on your heels. Arms up, palms together, thumbs crossed, arms with your ears, chin up. Inhale, stretch up, suck your stomach in, and slowly come down, arms and ears together. Touch your forehead to the floor on the sides of your pinky fingers. So it's like the knife edge, the very side of your pinky fingers. Keep your arms straight, elbows locked. Stretch forward and stretch back, lengthening your spine in opposite directions. Breathe here. It's very restorative. Bring your head below your heart, cutting off circulation to your lower body to get that fresh blood flow, nourishing your heart, your lungs, all your internal organs, going right into your brain, giving you a little boost here, right towards the end. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, and come up. Arms with your ears. Relax your arms down. Turn around, lie your back. Relax. Savasana, like straight arms down. And breathe. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Tuck your chin a little bit. Inhale, then sit up. Exhale, double jerk. Forehead to knees, elbows to the floor, round spine. Let's do it again. Backs of your mats, knees and feet together, sitting on your heels. Squeeze your heels together. Engage the lower body to stabilize your spine. Arms up, palms together, thumbs crossed. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in, and slowly come down. Try to keep your hips on your heels. Touch your forehead and the sides of your pinky fingers. Lock your elbows. Your wrists come off the floor and the forearms come off the floor. You'll feel that in your shoulders if they're tight. That's good. You're stretching and lengthening your shoulders, also lengthening your spine. If your hips popped up, try to drop them back and down and keep stretching forward as you bring your hips down. Tracting your spine, lengthen and stretch. Make sure you're breathing, stretch. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale and come up. Arms with your ears, stomach in. Arms relax down. Turn around, lie your back. Savasana. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, double jerk, forehead to knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, tops of the mats. Camel pose, Ustrasana. This is the deepest back group bend of the series. Everything up to this point has been preparation for this one. Take it slow, but do what you can. All back bends help to heal the spine. So, so good. So stand up on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and 6 inches between your feet, about hips width distance apart. Bring your hands to the back of your hips, thumbs on the outside, fingers pointing down, elbows behind your body, opening your chest. Inhale, lift your chest, push your hips forward, drop your head back, go back halfway, and stop there. You can stay there for today. You're already backward bending. If you're ready to move on, bring your right hand down, grab your right heel, thumb on the outside, fingers inside. Left hand down, grab your left heel, thumb outside, fingers inside. Get a good grip on your heels. Take a deep breath, exhale, and push. Hips, stomach, thighs, everything forward towards the front mirror. 360-degree backward bending. Keep your eyes open and look back. Push your hips forward and lift your chest up. Bring your hands to your hips. Push your hips forward, come up straight and supported spine. Sit on your heels. Turn around, lie your back, and relax. In Savasana. Get right into it. You're going to maximize your time here. It's very normal to feel anything here. Whatever you feel is normal. Maybe dizzy, nauseous, lightheaded, maybe overwhelmed, maybe anxious, maybe emotional. Opening your heart, your chest, the front side of your body. It's not something we're used to doing unless you're consciously back bending. So whatever arises, remember you get to choose how you respond. So practice coming into your stillness, into your breath. Practice finding that peace within yourself. No stories, no attachments, just you, your body, and your breath. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale, sit up. Forehead to knees, elbows to the floor. Second set. Stand up on your knees. You can open your knees a little bit wider here. If you open the knees more about 8 to 10 inches, but keep 6 inches between your feet, it's gonna take a little bit more pressure off the low back, so it might be a little bit easier, maybe be able to get a little bit deeper. Hands on your hips, thumbs outside, fingers down, elbows behind you. Inhale, chest up, push your hips forward, drop your head back, go back halfway. If you're moving on, right hand down, left hand down, grab your heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Take a deep breath, exhale, and push. Hips, stomach, thighs, everything forward, hips forward, and chest up. Make sure you're breathing. Eyes open and look back. Push your hips forward, chest up. One more time, hips forward and chest up. Hands to hips. Push your hips forward, come up, straight spine. Sit on the heels. Turn around, lie your back. And relax, relax. Breathing deep and slow in through your nose. Long and slow out through the nose. Toes, nails, together, flex feet. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale. Sit up. Exhale, double jerk, forehead to knees, elbows to the floor. Ooh, that rounded spine feels so good after those deep back bends. This next posture balances the deepest backward bend. It's the deepest front side compression, deepest spinal stretch. This one is rabbit pose, Sasangasana. Sit down, knees and feet together. Typically in a heated practice, we'd have you put your towel over your heels and then grab your heels like that. If you're not sweaty or not slippery, it is not necessary, you don't need to. If you have never done this one before, feel free to watch this first set because I probably won't be able to speak that much. It is a deep compression. So watch as we do this one or as I do this one, and then you can join us in the second set. So grab the heels, thumbs outside, fingers on the inside. Pull on your heels, tuck your chin to your chest, exhale, pull, round forward, come down, touch your forehead to your knees, and the top of your head touching the floor. Lift your hips up, roll forward until your arms are straight. Now, if there's a gap between the knees and forehead, walk your knees forward, one by one, so close off the gap in between. Press down, hips up, squeeze your heels together. Press down and lift your hips up, total spine stretching, coccyx to your neck. Press down, hips up, tuck your stomach in and lift your hips up, hips up. Slowly hips down, pull to come out, uncurl, one by one, neck up last. Turn around, line your back. Relax. So that's the deepest front side compression. Lengthening the backside of your body is so good for all that stress, all that tension that we're carrying the neck and the shoulders. Really work in the beginning to tuck your chin as much as you can. So you create the space. So you get that opening for your suboccipitals, for your little neck muscles, lengthening all those areas that when we tighten them, we clench them, it can give us headaches, give us like jaw pain into the chest. This one is so good for helping to relieve that neck and shoulder and upper back tension. Second set, toes and heels together, flex feet, arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, double jerk, rounded spine. Let's do it again. Back to the back of your mat or middle of your mat, wherever is good. Knees and feet together. Grab your heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. So make sure you're not rotating inwardless. Extra rotation, thumbs outside, fingers inside. It's like you're gonna put your hands in your back pockets and you slip and you grab the heels. Pull on your heels, tuck your chin, exhale, pull and round forward, come down, forehead to your knees. Top of the head on the floor, lift your hips up, roll forward until your arms are straight. If there's a gap there, walk your knees up, one by one, closing the gap in between. Squeeze your heels together and press down as you lift your hips up. Press down, hips up, shoulders up on the ears. Press down, suck your stomach in and lift your hips up. Slowly hips down. Pull to come out and curl. Turn around, lie your back. Relax, relax. Y'all are doing fantastic. That is the extent of the really, really challenging postures. These last couple are kind of cool down postures, winding down postures, just as important as the rest. So stay present, stay strong, stay with it. But know that you are in the final stretch. Toes, heels together, flex your feet. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale. Sit up. All right, face the front. Just turn my mat again, so you're a little bit more on point. All right, face the front. Janusharasana with Paschimottanasana, continue with stretching. Bring your right leg out corner-wise. Bend your left knee, put your left foot against your inner right thigh, 90 degrees between your legs. Arms over your head, interlock your fingers. Turn to the right, go down, grab your right foot. That lunges below your toes. Pull the toes, flex them back. Tuck your chin in and touch your forehead to your knee. Bend the knee if you need to. If you need to bend the knee to get the forehead to touch, bend your knee. What's important here is the rounded spine, forehead to your knee. Roll a little bit to the left, left elbow and left shoulder, roll in. If your leg is straight, lock your knee, tighten your thigh, flex your toes back, and pop your heel up off the floor into the air. Change. Right leg in, and left leg out. Turn to left. Go down, grab your left foot. Pop lunges below your toes. Pull the toes, flex them back, tuck your chin in, and touch your forehead to your knee. So be mindful here. It's not about opening the side body. It's about rounding your spine forward. So trying to make sure that both shoulders are level, both hips are on the floor. Roll a little bit to the right. To your right shoulder, right elbow, roll in. Push your knee down with the help of your forehead. If your knee is bent, just try to straighten a little bit more. If your leg is straight, lock your knee, flex your toes back, and pop your heel up off the floor. Now change both legs straight ahead. If you can, lie down, lie back, flex your feet, inhale, and sit up. It's gonna reset your spine, so now your spine is straight. Do a quick sit up. With your middle and index fingers, these two peace fingers, hook them around your big toes. Pull on the toes and walk your hips back. 10 to 15 times, trying to straighten the legs and untuck the tailbone. So booty back and heels forward. Lock your knees, legs straight, toes back, heels up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale and pull. Bend your elbows. Stretching your body from the lower spine. So be mindful and not rounding or hunching. Pull through your chest. Bring your chest forward. Shoulders back and down. Suck your stomach in. And pull and stretch. Chin more forward. Pull and stretch. Change. Turn around. On your back. Savasana. Relax. Legs straight, arms down. Reset, breathe. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, double jerk, rounded spine. Do it again, face front, right leg out, left leg in. Make sure you have contact here with your left foot against your inner right thigh. That is one of the bandhas, the energy locks. So it's all sealed off here. Arms over your head, interlock your fingers. Turn to the right, go down, grab the right foot, pull the toes, flex them back, tuck your chin in, and touch your forehead to your knee. Roll to the left, so your left elbow, left shoulder roll in, both shoulders level, both hips level. Push your knee down to your forehead for a lock your knee. Let your toes back, pop your heel up off the floor, heel in the air. Change. Right leg in, left leg out. Turn to left, go grab your left foot. Pull the toes, flex them back, tuck your chin in, touch your forehead to your knee. Roll to the right, right elbow, right shoulder, roll in. Bend your elbows down towards the floor next to the calf. That creates more rounding, more compression. Push your knee down to your forehead, lock your knee. Flex your toes back and pop your heel up. Change. Both legs straight ahead. Careful of the wall if there's one behind you. Lie back. And immediately sit up, restacking your spine. Hook your big toes. Pull on your toes and walk your hips back. I'm going to turn this way so you can see a little bit. Hips back and heels forward, like straight. Knees locked, heels up off the floor, best as you can. This one here, like I know we're all working with different bodies. So if your knees are bending, it's okay. I still want you to pull, but make sure you're not pulling and rounding. I want you to lengthen and try to get that stretch there. And then you try to straighten the legs a bit more. If your legs are straight, toes back and heels up. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, and pull. Like you're folding yourself in half. Suck your stomach in and pull. Use your breath. Every exhale, try to lengthen a little bit more. Exhale and pull. Exhale and pull. Eventually, top of the head to the top of the feet. Close. Change. Come up. Line your back. Relax, relax. Final spine twist coming up. We'll only do one set. Wringing out the spinal column, detoxifying all the internal organs, stretching and lengthening and resetting all of the muscles, tendons, ligaments, all the soft tissue that connects to and stabilizes the spine. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale. Sit up. Exhale, double jerk. Turn around, face the front. Ardha Matsyendrasana, final spine twist. Bend your left knee on the floor, left heel touching the outside of your right hip. So bring it underneath. Bring your right leg up and over, heel touching at the left knee corner, so it's not too high up on the thigh. Get it right at the knee and press your foot down flat. Bring your left arm up over your knee. Push your knee back with your elbow. Reach down, grab your left knee with your left hand. So your knee, hand, and heel, all three things should be touching at the same spot. So right arm behind you, palm facing out. Reaching for your thigh with the fingertips or pushing against the floor right at the base of your spine. Press down and lift up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder and twist. Joints of each and every vertebra and cartilage twisting like pearls on a necklace. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look back and twist. Bring your chin over your shoulder and twist. One more time, twist. And uncurl. Other side, bend your right knee on the floor, right heel to the outside of your left hip. Make sure you're not sitting on the heel, on both hips on the floor. Once you get into it, you can adjust a little bit too. You know, it's not concrete, don't get stiff there. You can adjust once you're in there. Left leg up and over, heel at the knee corner, foot pressing flat. Right arm up over your knee, push your knee back with your elbow. Reach down, grab your right knee with your right hand. Or you can grab your towel, or you can grab something here, but really try to get a hold of here, get a hold of something here, because it is the force, the pressure of pushing back with your elbow that's going to give you even more force to get into that spine twist. Left arm behind you, palm facing out, reaching for your thigh, or pushing against the floor. Press down the lips, spine straight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look over your left shoulder and twist. Total spine twisting from your coccyx to your neck. Look back and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and twist. Uncurl. Turn around, lie on your back, and relax. I'm going to take 20 seconds here to reset. And we'll finish with our final breathing exercise. We start our practice with breathing, pranayama, that opens you, it prepares you for your practice. We finish with Kapalabhati and Vajrasana. It is a forceful exhale, cleansing breath. So anything still lingering on in your body, your mind, your energy field, you blow it out and you leave it here on your mat. Let it go. So you can complete your practice, and when you start your day, once again, you're coming out into a whole new world. Last sit up. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Inhale. Sit up. Exhale. Double jump. All right. Turn around. Come to wherever on your mat, your towel. Sit down, kneel down position. So knees and feet together, so you got your heels. If you have knee issues or ankle issues, that's uncomfortable to sit down here. You can sit cross-legged. that's fine. I think most of y'all are pretty good sitting there on your knees, but I will just show you can sit here like this as well. So our final breathing, it is belly in to force the air out. Imagine you are trying to blow out a candle about 5 feet in front of you. Gotta use your core strength to force that air out of your lungs. If you start to get a little cramp there in your belly, it's a good thing. It means you're doing it the right way. Bring your hands to your knees, lock your elbows, sit up straight, chest up, shoulders down, and belly out. Exhale, and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, lick your lips, swallow a couple of times. Second set, a little bit faster. Ideally, you're just gonna go as fast as you can. Hands to knees, lock your elbows. Chest up, shoulders down, belly out. And begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn around, find your back, relax. Final Savasana. Lay down, lay down. Give yourself this time, this final relaxation. This is what it's all about. You take 90 minutes to get into your body, to get out of the head, to open up those areas, make space for whatever wants to show up here for you. Lay down. You can spread out, spread your legs, spread your arms, get comfortable here. So the last 90 minutes, it has not been about being comfortable. It's about finding your comfort in the discomfort. It is being okay with being challenged, being present to what arises for you in those moments of physical challenge, mental challenge. And now you just get to rest in this spaciousness. The spaciousness of your body, your mind, of your physical space. Relax. And even if it's 2 minutes here or 20 seconds here, the longer that you can allow yourself to be in this space, the better for you. The more you will feel like you can integrate and assimilate these last 90 minutes, ideally. Take a moment, really feel into gratitude for this life, for this body, for your heart that beats every moment of every day, for your lungs, for your strong, strong spine, for your feet that carry you throughout the life. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me today. Whether you're here in space right now as we do this live, if you're tuning in later, if you come back and revisit this practice, thank you for taking the time for yourself. Because without our self-care, without taking care of ourselves, we can't take care of anybody else. It doesn't matter if you are parents, if you got children, if you are caring for friends or family or your furry, fur babies, doesn't matter. You are so important. You are so needed in this moment right now. And just remember that. Remember that when things get tough, when things get challenging, remember that you are so strong. You are so capable. You are so resilient. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I honor you, I appreciate you.
Thank you, Lindsay.